Hey, Shalom, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honor to the elders, the great millstone who told me this truth. A sincere Shalom, Labakaryim, Shah, Yasha Allah. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Now, what's the first thing you see that's missing here? Few things, but if you're gonna pray or call yourself prophesying, lady, you should be following the rules. Your head should be covered. Now, this is a video from my Octam Yard, that he did earlier. Eve just got marked. STFU. You know what that stands for. This is about, how long ago was this? About 4 hours ago. Now, I'm not going to make this video too much about her because, the got into her ass. And you got to give stiff warnings at this time, to these people, man. Especially Jake. Jake is hard-hearted, like the scriptures say. When the Lord was sending the prophet Ezekiel out to the nation of Israel, he had to give them warning. It said, this is Ezekiel 2, verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation. So that's number one. You got to know, when you're dealing with the Israelites, you Negroes, Hispanics, especially you Northerners are losing your mind right now. You think America is your kingdom of heaven. You're truly showing your colors. So the whole house is destroyed. But the number one thing you got to know when you're dealing with Israel, Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians, you are dealing with a highly rebellious people. That's number one. So you see why these instructions was given. It says, and he said unto me, Son of man, I send you to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. So they rebelled against the Lord. And they and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this day. For they are impotent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord. So that's number one. When you're dealing with the Israelites, expect blowback. Even the elect, before they come in and the Lord fully bring them over, blowback. So, your skin is hard. That's why the Lord said, I've made thy face. You had to make, his face hard against them. Let's jump down here to the 6th verse. It says, and thou, son of man, be not afraid of them. These stiff, we're not afraid of y'all. You come up with the mean mugging. The Lord got a ferocious spirit on his men when we out there in them streets. Now, y'all may not see us behind these videos, these sit-downs here, but we in the public. And we in your face. And we're not afraid. And y'all can see the spirit. And a lot of y'all back down when y'all look at us in the eyes and you see the spirit. But that's not us. We're not the toughest guys on the block. No, that's the spirit the Lord has put on us. It says, thou son of man, be not afraid of them. And we're not afraid of y'all. Neither be afraid of their words. They talking shit, cussing us out, talking about our mothers, how soft we are. Talking this, talking that. Israel is a shit talker. We just had an example of that with this Bow, Believers of the Way, this Bow group burning an American flag. They come back with a live stream 3 hours long, just cussing the men of the Lord out. But the Lord says, neither be afraid of their words. Though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou dwellest among scorpions, Be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. And when I look, behold, oh yeah, that's going to something else. So these are the instructions right now when you're dealing with Jake, whether male or female, most rebellious. So they're gonna do what they want to do. Like this woman here claims she's breaking down and teaching the Bible, even though the Lord gives instructions on who the teachers are and the levels. But let's just start here. This is 1 Corinthians 11:4. A man, NLT, a man dishonoreth his head if he covers his head while praying or prophesying. But a woman dishonoreth her head if she prays or prophesieth without a covering on her head. And that's the first thing you see. No covering. Now, how does she prophesy? She'll bring her dream or her vision to one of the male prophets in her life. Could be her husband. And he will tell it to the proper authority or who it's for. The people would, whatever. It'll get out there through the men, even though the Lord will send her the dream. That's how a woman prophesies. That's called order, Jake. Order, which you are highly afraid of in his kingdom. But a woman dishonoreth her head if she prays or prophesies without a covering on her head, for this is the same as shaving her head. So she might as well be bald. No, but Jake hey, I got a Bible, I got a voice. I was a straight A student in Martin Luther King Jr. High School. I can do this too. But the really sad part to this is that these women got men like this. I go to the comment board. Actually, my ox sent this to me. He went to the comment board and he pulled up this comment here. And I got an old saying, behind every woman that's rebellious, there's a weak nigga. I'm going to just say it like that. Fueling her. Giving her permission. And the main weak guy is Esau. He's a weak animal. And he's giving the pass, the go-ahead to these women to just break loose. That's why you have the chaos. The world is out of order. The court system. The stores. The community. Everything is out of order. Because children are our oppressors. But check this comment out here. This is coming from, I don't know who this guy is. Let me see. Salakia. This is Dante, right? I'm going to just read it. It says, teachers. Now he's speaking about Saints of Jersey here, but we learn from our apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS. But anyway, it says, teachers, GMS can also come out of the spirit. I guess he's trying to say GMS goes off. When the spirit is on you, that's number one. Let's just deal with that. Because what Jake don't like is order. So when it's time to get in order, it's time to be rebuked, then all of a sudden you're not in the spirit. But the Lord said this here. It says, this is 1 Corinthians 14:32. For Yahweh is not the author of confusion. So to get things in order is the spirit. Meaning rank, when to speak, when not to speak, how to say it, who's supposed to say it, sit down, shut up, close it. See, Babylon just left your behind in confusion. So when you bump into this truth, and order looks rough at first when you're out of order. I like this the remake of Karate Kid where they used Will Smith's son. You know, I forget the woman name. I think she played Cookie. I forget her name. But there was a remix of the Karate Kid, and when she first took him to overseas to Asia to learn, the guy had him hang up his coat for days, I think even weeks. He just come in, hang your coat up, hang up, and he got so upset. He said, man, when are you going to teach me karate? And he said, this is karate. But the first part was order. So he was showing order. There's steps to this. You just don't come out and start kicking and punching and swinging and jabbing in his truth. There's order that got to be set, especially coming from such a deserted world. America has been deserted by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Ain't nothing but evil spirits here. So when you enter into the Lord, the true Lord, Yahweh's world, there's order there. And he doesn't require you all up in his face like this woman is doing. She's just all up in the Lord's face. You know, not caring about the order, not caring what's going on. I got something to say. You know, that's this here. I got something to say. Forget about the order. I got something to say. Which is not flying in this world here that we live in. For Yahweh is not the author of confusion. That's confusion. But of peace, as in all the churches of the saints. 40th verse. Let all things be done decently and in order. So because you might have to rebuke a brother and set him in order, Jake think you come out the spirit. So GMS can also come out the spirit. What do you mean by that? Giving you the real? Don't the scriptures say you should know the truth and the truth shall set you free? The truth is not always going to cater to your itching ears, my man. The truth is harsh. That's why it's called the truth. What Galatians say? Huh? Galatians 4:16. What Galatians say here? You know, and this is what's happening. Jake on your ass because you're telling the truth. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Like the Bow Israelite group, Believers of the Way. Hey, GMS is the enemy now. Why? Because they told you the truth. It was harsh. It came stern like a man. We'll give it to you, your daddy. A lot of y'all ain't never had your daddies, your uncles, older cousins. Y'all grew up under mama. So you come into this truth looking for that mother figure, that queen of heaven figure. And you bump into men in this truth. Now they lay it on you. Nobody corrected your ass for 20, 30-something years in Babylon. Now you come into this truth. You grab some correction. And all of a sudden, you crying like a damn baby. So am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Yes. And when you start speaking the truth to these passion-hearted Jakes, you become the enemy. So he said GMS can also come out of the spirit. Like all can be very disrespectful. Why? Because they drop the truth, the great doctrine, the truth, the MOTB, the truth, the image, not being Caesar Borgia, the truth, and so on and so on. The 12 tribe chart, the truth. You know, Jake don't want to hear that, right? So it says, be honest. He's speaking to my Aktiyah. Be honest and humble. No, you be honest with yourself. You be honest. And you be humble. How you gonna come over here? Oh my God. I'm dead down. Jake is a trip. And we ain't gonna be doing too many videos like this. You know? The spirit just got it happening this way, but you know, Jake they don't take these. They look at the video like the other guy say, I ain't even listen to the rebuke. You know? Jake ain't listening. This is James 1:22. But be ye doers of the word. See, Jake don't want to do this. They don't want the instructions. The order for the women, the correction for the men. Jake just want those, they want them words, them smooth words like Isaiah tell you. Don't prophesy to us about what's going on, man. Prophesy deceit. Make me feel good. But the Lord, this is James, it says, but be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. These people are deceived, man. You're deceived, man. Be honest and humble and admit that. That what? GMS go out the spirit. Now, do brothers go off? Brothers go off. The Lord tell you, a righteous man falleth 7 times and rises back up. The elder Manatazakba, he was just corrected on something, and brother took the correction. A very great example of leadership. Came back stronger than ever. Straight up. So don't come to us about us not slipping. We're not perfect. We striving like everybody else. Okay? So it says, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. Hold on 1 second. Family, let me get into this car here. But I'm gonna make this quick. Finish this out.
No, we want this stuff.
So it says, for if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. So, look, man, we dealing with the reality. We facing it. But you're not being honest. You're not admitting it. That the apostles of GMS, they be on point. And y'all just don't want the correction. So it says, and you saying those flag burners are being bug outs, but then clown this woman for even making an attempt at speaking and sharing the truth, which she shouldn't be speaking and sharing the truth. And those clowns should have not had burnt that American flag in a time like this. Once again, not accepting the truth. And she should not be speaking. But thanks to weak guys like you, this woman got all the authority she wants. Because when she don't want to hear this, she gonna run to faggots. I hate to say it like that. But she gonna run to weak brothers like you. That's going to keep giving her the battery in her back. This is 1 Timothy 2:11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. That's plain. You don't need no breakdown to that. But these women don't want to do that because they straight A students. Remember, Esau has gassed them up that there's somebody in this world. So when they come into this truth, they carry that same arrogancy. And that's what you see with this woman. And that's what you see with this guy's comment here. He's backing her. I would like to know how his household is being ran. So it says, but I suffer not a woman to teach. Is that not plain? Is that not plain? And these women going to go on and teach it. They're making a fool of themselves. It's embarrassing. When you listen to it, it's embarrassing. And why do women always want to teach men? They don't want to teach other women because women know another woman ain't talking about nothing. And a woman that's in a man's face trying to teach him, that's only for power. So she can say, I showed the man, to add to her arrogancy. Because if she really was about teaching, she would teach other women. But women can't teach women because women know women are full of you-know-what. They full of crap. And they only going to catch weak guys. Only weak guys going to sit there, yeah, sister, you broke that down. You ain't break nothing down. And your head is uncovered. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to assert authority over the man. Is that not plain? oh, we're going to blink and act like this scripture not in here, right? But to be in silence, meaning shut up. That's why in the kingdom, oh, ain't going to be a lot of talking from these women. We ain't heard enough of your big, fat mouth over here in Babylon. The Lord going to silence a lot of women, going to be so afraid. Jacob's trouble going to shut you up too. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived. You got your woman running around Babylon. She the first one that's going to let the devil into your house. She the first one that's going to open the door to the devil. So that's why you keep a hedge around her. You don't let her go. It says, and was in transgression, notwithstanding, she shall be saved. It's the elect woman in childbearing. Why? Because she's going to be bearing lots of kids soon. If they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. So, my man, get it straight, man. You know, this is a weak comment. You know, my Acne, he probably going to do a video or say something on this. But this is why you got this happening, because you got a lot of weak men like this putting the battery in their back. And I say this, where your teaching at, man? She doing more teaching than you. Look at his page. Empty. Empty. But you bigging her up. Jake, man, get yourself together. Time is short. We ain't going to be making too many videos like this. The Lord about to show his power real soon, giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Shalom.